shot.
But he's tough though.
Big hook by Caceres.
Caceres is really making it competitive, and a lot of times
he just got hit.
Berlanga, though, again has cartoonish type knockdowns, astonishing, almost comical power. He'll touch guys and they'll go to sleep.
Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. With a record of 30 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw, he has 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing Marcelo, Esteban, El Terrible Coceres. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner in this vacant championship bout, wearing white trunks, pink and gold trim, with 16 first-round knockouts, winning coming by way of knockout. Here is the undefeated, world-ranked, hard-hitting knockout artist known as the Chosen One, Edgar Berlanga.
Round number 1, and again, for most of Berlanga's career, this has been the only round.
I would just shoot it straight up. I would kind of stiff arm it, and it just hits them under the chin where they can't see the punch.
You see the velocity on Berlanga's punches.
And show the world that yes, I can knock you out, but I can also box your ears off, and I'm more than just that.
Well, you can see he's able to put together his combinations. He just has incredible leverage, and again, I mentioned cartoonish power. Again, much like that, it was a little low. It's like a cartoon. Lennox, you put guys down and laid them out. But against Tyson, people would leave their feet, take air.
Oh yeah, you know when you
everybody's not gonna go, and you better have something else that you can bring to the table.
Berlanga very proud of his Brooklyn roots, by the way, wants to be like he named, which is different for a Berlanga fight. Good right hand there by Berlanga, always dangerous, and that's round number 1. Very proud of their Puerto Rican heritage as well, big on Tito Trinidad, and Berlanga has that type of supernatural power. Andre, he threw 26 jabs in the first round. Like, it's a lot of jabs.
Yeah, they were all power jabs, too. That's the thing about Berlanga. He hasn't learned how to throw a flick jab or a setup jab. Everything he throws, including the jab, is powerful, like you just saw right there.
You know, if Deontay Wilder is throwing 26 jabs around, we're going to see a very good fight. Round number 2 scheduled for 10. And you see Marcelo Caceres out of Argentina in the red trunks. Edgar Berlanga out of Brooklyn in the white.
You're the veteran Caceres. You want to drag this fight into the mid and late rounds. You need to try to win some rounds. To the table, they want to see him. Who is this kid getting all these first round knockouts? But you also don't get past that first round, so you don't know how you're going to respond.
That's a whistling combination. Coming in, crashing in is Berlanga. Very dangerous. Feints with the right hand, and then throws it. Final 20 seconds. Decent fight so far. Should pick up. Remember him?
Early on, yes.
And Max, I'm going to give you Marcelo Freitas. That's right, Max. I went Freitas on you. Guys who were just pure excitement. Here, Berlanga, seemingly winning rounds, digs in with a beautiful hook. But those are fighters that you say, you know what? I will pay to watch this guy.
No matter what happens,
right?
They win or lose.
He's just kind of tightening it up and preparing himself to get hit.
Berlanga goes to work there, nice combination. But Caceres, you can see what a veteran he is. Panicked doing it.
Yeah, he's very calm under pressure. He's getting hit, but if you notice, the veteran's always looking for the young fighter to make a mistake so he can counter. And that
because Berlanga can't get that, you know, him standing still so he can get that power shot off and release some good combinations. But the jab,
that's 3 beautiful jabs, Lennox. It's 3 in a row. Good stiff, long, 4 beautiful long jab.
Let me tell you what he's doing really good. He's stepping into the jab, so there's good power coming behind those.
Veterans are always looking for an opportunity.
Lennox Lewis went at it with Biggs, Bruno, Morrison, Mercer, Lotta, Briggs, Holyfield, Rockbond, Tua, Tyson, Vitaly Klitschko. Anybody? Stiff jab?
No,
All right.
Not a better one than mine.
It's a pretty good, field that you went through there, Lennox.
We just met. We actually met coming from somewhere, and you know.
If he sees Berlanga start to slow down and start to breathe a little bit heavier, watch, he's going to stand there and start to sneak in some heavier shots.
Caceres gets popped with the right hand there, but he does move his head well. Getting ready for the main event.
When I became champion, I never wanted to give up that right. I never wanted to be in the ring waiting for another guy to take his time to get there.
You managed to do that, Andre.
Yeah, thankfully.
Nice right hand by Caceres.
Those chances that I was talking about that Caceres is going to start trying to take.
And there's a right hand to the body from Caceres as well, starting to land. and in different ways. Nice hook off the jab and doubles up on the hook.
Make a mistake so he can counter.
Berlanga lunging in now, missed with the right hand, but landed with the hook. Trying now to make something happen. We're through 4 rounds with Berlanga and Caceres.
Recover. Caceres did that. And like I said, that's what veteran fighters do. They can take it, but they can also dish it. They want to see, I took your best shot, can you take mine? And that's what Caceres is trying to do. He wants to test Berlanga's chin.
Those were 2 scoring shots, hard scoring shots from Caceres. So he has shown veteran poise in this fight, making Berlanga stretch out. Berlanga now in full screen, Marcelo Caceres, and a decent fight. Caceres again, strong enough, sturdy, consistent, moves his head well, and he's poised.
He's happy that that bell sounded because he was hurt.
That's a hard hook as well, but Caceres answers immediately.
Yeah,
partially blocked, but he was able to fire back.
Right, but Berlanga's kind of, he found something in those body shots and he's letting both hands go. Caceres can't get hit with too many clean shots to the body like that.
Caceres, I was surprised he didn't get cut in half on that shot.
But he's tough though.
Big hook by Caceres.
Caceres is tough.
Fired that back beautifully. 10 rounds, as we pointed out earlier, Andre. It's a long time. We're only in round 5.
We're halfway home.
It's a long way to go. Berlanga has got to use his energy wisely here. Just missed there and able to block the sting. Marcelo Caceres of Argentina making the young man work and having some real success over the last 2 rounds. Look, he's got us skipping back to his corner. He's starting to feel it. And you see this beautiful hook, able to pop Berlanga. And we showed you the Berlanga family earlier. They weren't that worried about 15 minutes ago. A little concerned now.
Berlanga, he's got a cut on the scalp above the left ear. He said it's not a big deal, but it's just something to think about and keep an eye on.
Rounds now.
Caceres is really making it competitive, and a lot of times the score really doesn't give you the greatest insight into the fight.
Caceres going after that. By the way, we're not in disagreement. Larry, we're not disagreeing here, but Caceres has started to land now.
I think Berlanga's hurt right now.
Of course, Lennox, you were as well. Berlanga, nearly 200 amateur fights. So even though he's 24, that's not that young. But what do you make of this as far as the maturation process?
We're watching it unfold right before our eyes right now. I think he's hurt again. He got hit with 2 right hands that I do not think he's recovered from. Let's see what Caceres does.
Hernandez, where it looked all J-Rock in the first half of the fight. Hernandez did enough. Nice combinations there by Caceres. And Hernandez did enough to actually win the fight on the scorecards. And Caceres is back in this fight. No question.
Master Caceres has been trying to load up with. He closed his eyes and threw. He almost hit a home run with that big shot right there. Berlanga felt that, then he followed back up with another right hand that also got Berlanga's attention. Here we go again. He missed the left, landed the right to the temple of Berlanga.
And I tell you, the power punches, you see, like punches landed the last round 17 the most by any Berlanga opponent. Also power punches. Caceres, hard right hand. Very experienced, but again, there are different levels of progression, and Caceres is giving him a lesson right here tonight.
In real time.
Yep.
And that's the thing, the young fighters, the pressure that they have to shoulder is that they're maturing and they're going through their process and they're evolving in front of the world. And we sit back and critique and say what's good and what's bad about it. We've seen some good things tonight from Berlanga, but we've also seen some bad things. That's fine. Figure out what to do, but do it behind the jab. Good shot right there from Berlanga.
Berlanga still bringing it. Again, sells a lot of pop and able to land another scoring shot on the way in. That's a nice jab from Berlanga. This young phenom being tested here tonight. That's 7. We go upstairs to Kate Abdo. Kate? Berlanga, by the way, this is the last round. Clipped him there with the uppercut, but then landing the right hand. Berlanga is outlanding Caceres 92-66. It's not like he's getting blown out here, but Caceres has gotten stronger as we've gone along.
Yeah, Berlanga is learning. He's still learning. You got to remember
fundamentals, even under pressure when things might not be quite going his way.
And now we're going to see the engine, as we said, the engine of Caceres being tested, because you've got to keep that intensity up. Berlanga is always stalking. He is the predator here.
Caceres just wants Berlanga to make one mistake so he can try to follow up and get him out of here. That's what Caceres wants.
At the weigh-in yesterday, he's been calm and cool for weeks. months on pay-per-view. Should be an outstanding and deep card, again culminating with the heavyweight championship of the world. It's been a good fight. Caceres perhaps winning some of these rounds.
These next two rounds are extremely important for the development of Edgar Berlanga and how he's going to be viewed if he's successful in this fight.
Yeah, I agree with you. He needs to turn it up, do something really special, and then after that, draw another combination.
Heavyweight championship of the world, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, third time. Right eye has really closed just in the last round.
Oh, he got caught on the way in. He's upset at himself.
5.
First time he's ever been knocked down.
7. 8. Let's go.
And look at Caceres, can barely see out of that eye, and he puts Berlanga down. He is firing now. He's got his man hurt. He's staggered him with a hook. Berlanga in the corner. Wow, he staggered him again.
Berlanga did the right thing by holding on. He just survived that round.
A stunner. Edgar Berlanga put down. That shot, see exactly what hurt Berlanga on the canvas. Just a counter right and a delayed reaction, and then he has the presence of mind to say, oh, come on. Angry with himself, but at least has the wherewithal to know what's happening.
Yeah, fellas, that's what I've been saying, that this guy, Caceres, veterans are always dangerous. They're looking for one shot. And I just got done saying that Berlanga was having a good round, and then he fell asleep. He threw a shot and didn't anticipate a shot coming back, and then there you have it. He's sitting on his back looking up at the lights.
Now he came back at the end of the round. By the way, Caceres actually hurt Berlanga again.
Win this round, but don't get too greedy because Caceres is dangerous, but close the show.
Yeah,
You're telling him to be smart, but he also needs to take command.
There's that overhand right again. Yeah, Andre, I don't think you saw that overhand right in that last round at all. Halfway
Expect
through.
something coming back, and that's what he fails to do sometimes. He just thinks he's the only one that's punching, and his opponent is looking to land a shot as well.
He's used to that, Andre, you're right. That right hand landed from Berlanga, and Caceres continues to backpedal and move back. He's not going to win the fight that way. But he's able to counter. Maybe he's bringing him in, takes a body shot, eats a body shot. From the people who made the trip from New York.
I don't think Caceres can really see out of that right eye, and that's where I would tell Berlanga be throwing a combination and ending off with a left hook.
At some point, every young prospect / contender has to be appraised. You want to know what his chin is like, what his conditioning is like, how does he respond to adversity, and what happens when things aren't going his way.
Final 10 seconds of the final round, and a rough night for Edgar Berlanga. Again, piling up the points early on. It appears he's done enough, but he went down as Marcelo Caceres gave an outstanding professional effort against the young phenom here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, the judges are in agreement. All three score the bout exactly the same, 96-93. All three in favor of the winner by unanimous decision. And still undefeated, the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga.
Edgar Berlanga did enough to win that fight, certainly, but Andre, he was tested. He had to work.